Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays the Lore Master, and we are now in Thongulhot with Ningluriel, and let's find out what she wants us to do.
We are met in time of war, though it is a war for which lasting victory may not come.
Are you here to lend your aid, Pine Wolf? We are met in time of war, though it be a war for which lasting victory may not come. Celeborn has started the Golden Host marching, not to win the day, but as a delaying action. Even a failure here will be of some value, for the real aim of the Golden Host is to keep the attention of the enemy, and that we have done already. I hope we will live long enough for it to be of consequence. Now let's see what we can get here. A Cardor shirt? Well, you don't remind us that he can't be using it anymore. Well, let's see. We got. Actually, it's a pretty good shirt, it looks like. So we'll take that.
The orcs of Dol Guldur are being made into a dangerous fighting force.
Yes. A great force of the creatures are being organized into troops in several great orc camps in the northern reaches of Gothburs. Bring the fight to these camps. Burzkala, Kuvzg, and Hongoy, and defeat their Uruk commanders, for without them the orcs would be less effective for the oncoming assault. We must be weaker. We should also find any battle plans that may be lying about in these camps. We may learn when to expect their attack, that we may brace against it. Very well, let us get some battle plans and kill some Uruk commanders. Well, I don't know, I killed plenty of those flies, but apparently I was burning up their glowing glands, so I didn't find enough of those. But let's see if we can find any of these. Commander Feithkrug. We'll be just going right by him, so might as well do this. We have learned that the orcs of Gothburs are led on the ground by a commander named Feithkrug. Oh, no. Feithkrug, somewhere in Burzkala. Alas, he himself is no more than a pawn of their masters in the tower, so it will not leave them leaderless. But if you could find and defeat this orc, it will significantly blow their morale. Burzkala lies in the north of here, right? I suppose I will find that. And what else you need me to do? War of Attrition. Defeat orcs in Gothbur. Oh, I can do that easily enough. Alright, that's certainly not going to be a problem.
Mind my words, traveler.
And I'm not going to worry about finding those dark idols. They're always a pain. Well, what do you need me to do?
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
Good day, Pine Wolf. It is a fine day for battle, don't you think? It would be a pleasure indeed to see that dark spire crumble, but we've got some messy business to attend to in Gothburs first. The goblins have built a number of nasty little toys for the orcs of Gothburs, a few of which have been captured here, but the rest have to go. These elves may be the finest warriors I've seen outside of Thorn's Hall, but fancy swords and bows don't help much with a yard-long boat pinning them into the ground. Those ballistae are the greatest threat to Rodelith and her warriors, so you should deal with those first. Alright, so I'll take care of some ballistae. And
Will you help me?
so we've managed to capture this tower, and it grants us a fine look at the surrounding land. But one thing I have seen that doesn't sit well with me is the orcs moving a number of catapults nearby. Okay, so destroy some of those engines. There we go. That's a nice round 5 quests to do, and that's how many can live in the quest tracker at a time. So therefore, that's what we'll do. And anyway, we are getting close to level 65. What is the level of this quest? 64, 65. It's a level 64 quest. We are in a... Yeah, the rest of them are 65-ish. So therefore, we shouldn't have too much trouble there, especially with our little friend Onyx here, who seems to like to rip apart orcs with great celerity. So let's head up here, find these orc outposts up in Gothburg, start burning down engines, start killing commanders, finding battlefield plans, and then all should be wonderful. And here's our, well, actually I guess this is really an Uruk, not an orc. It actually might count as an, question, does he count as an orc for the purposes of this quest? He's not going to live long enough for the corruption to matter. Yeah. Sometimes they're liberal in their definition of orc, and sometimes they're not. Since Tolkien's definition is a lot more liberal than LOTRO's, that's not too much of a problem. Oh, okay, come in on this direction. I usually don't come in on this direction, but I forgot that some of the catapults are up here. Let's... Well, I had thought that I would have to fight both of them at once. But apparently they weren't in each other's range to really worry us on it. I think they had changed how Wizard's Fire works exactly. Because I had thought it was a dot, but now it seems to be instant damage. Of course, I could very easily have forgotten how it actually works. Because I've been playing it incorrectly for how many years now? It's several years, even if we just count this series here, since... Ooh, when did I start Volume 1? And actually, when did I get... When did I start first season of this series? That was a while back, because I did have that hiatus when we had the... I think it was between seasons 2 and 3 where I took a little bit of a break. Or maybe between one... I can't remember when I had that. I think it was between seasons 1 and 2 where I had a little bit of a break. And playing other classes for a while. But let's take care of the ballistae. At the very least, we are taking care of the siege engines. And especially the catapults here. And taking care of the orcs quite handily, I think. Now, I think this is where I need to go for all those commanders. Yeah, this place looks like it can be nasty. And apparently there's another lore master in the area. And let's take care of that. Let's take the opportunity to kill a couple more ballistae. Now, the commander may respawn here at any moment. Actually, there'd be an Uruk commander here also. I should take care of the Uruk commander that's down the other way, but if this but that Uruk commander might be dead if that other lore master just went through the area. So therefore, let us take care of these. That's our first battle plan. That must be downstairs. Somebody's fighting downstairs. Hey, cut out the noise! Wait, that... Yeah. Alright. Okay, that's the Uruk commander. That's the first of the Uruk commanders we need to take care of. This is the last of the... Looks like a trebuchet to me. No, actually, I was looking at the stone it was throwing. Not the count. No, but there is a counterweight there, so it is a trebuchet. There we go. Now we know what kind of catapult it is. See, there's even another Uruk commander here. There are Uruk commanders all over the place. Plenty of them. Alright, so that takes care of the... that takes care of the trebuchets. Now there are 2 more ballistae downstairs. It looks like I am going to have to go downstairs. We don't need that marauder. I think the Uruk I just saw passing there might be... yeah, that's Fithkul's, who just went downstairs, annoyingly enough. See if I can get him. Let's get his attention. Oh, Fithkul's, I got a quest for ya! Alright, that takes care of him. Well, getting a couple more orcs is probably not going to be any problem. That's number 11, like this poisoner here. He's probably going to poison me because of it. Just as the name implies. Well, at least throw up one of those stupid totems that they like to throw up. Okay. That takes care of the bolts. That just means killing 4 orcs and getting the rest of the battle plans and all. And the rest of the battle plans are all will be out in the other 2 outposts, because we have run this outpost dry. Now, where's my cat there? Okay, good. Apparently on our way, we found this wounded Maladrim. You have come to help? I have tried to avoid the orcs for as long as I can, but I cannot move swiftly. If you can give me a hand, I may be able to fight our way out of here. I fear, though, that I will be of little help, for I am weak. Alright, so I need to escort the wounded elf to safety. I don't think I ever noticed before that that's a repeatable quest. Whatever. Alright, let's escort you. I have no idea. I don't know if there... I know I have done this quest a couple times. I don't know if... I think there's more than one elf around that you do. Maybe you could do 1 elf a day or something like that. Or some... It's been a while since I've done it. I don't think I've ever done it more than once on a single character. But alright. I can't even remember how this quest goes. Is it that you just have to escort him through random mobs that are in the area, or are there scripted mobs? Like, is this war scripted, or... Well, the fact that there are 2 of them there implies that it could be scripted. But they may be scripted, but they're also dead. Yeah, usually when I see 2 mobs of the same type walking in parallel in the path where you're going in an escort quest, to me that usually means is the scripted mob for the quest, just to make sure that you didn't just try to make it too easy by clearing everything out in advance, because nope, doing the quest is going to bring out a couple extras. I should be able to make the rest of the way from here. Thank you. Alright. That's taken care of. Now, back to the other quest at hand, and that is finding those maps. I've made it to... Is there... Aha, there is a word. Did we really have 2 right next to each other? Yep, we did. But we're at... Kufuz, however you pronounce that. Not the easiest thing to pronounce, that's for sure, but we are talking about names that are probably in the black speech or something like that. So I guess I should be too surprised that it's difficult to pronounce. Alright, let's get the other battle plans. That is 4, so we only need one more set of battle plans. And that, of course, will be at the 3rd site. But we do need our commander here, because we need to kill a commander at each of them, not 3 commanders from one location or anything like that. Then make sure that you visit all 3 sites. Now for the 3rd. The 3rd site seems to be protected by wargs and all. I can't go 2 steps without running into another warg or orc. Warg or orc. Whatever. Wark! That's it, they're warks. There we go. And here is the last battle plan I need. Good, and that just leaves killing one more commander. And here... Oh. And here we are. Yoo-hoo! Time to die! Ooh, that was nicely timed. There we go. Defeated that. Everything is on a check mark. It is time for us to head back to Thungelhad. Thankfully, I had reset my milestone for a change. I managed to destroy those ballistae.
What do you need?
So you managed to wreck a few of the orcs' toys? Well, that's done then. On the next order of business, shall we? And I also took care of some of those trebuchets.
What do you want?
So you managed to wreck some more of them. Good. Well then, that's taken care of. And let's see, whatever that is. Oh yes, I helped an elf that was hurt.
What can I do for you?
One of our wounded companions made his way back here earlier, claiming that an unfamiliar man helped him to escape from great peril. I believe we have you to thank for this, Pine Wolf? Well done, then. Every warrior you save will stand by our side when we strive against the darkness ahead. Well, alright. And I managed to take care of that commander.
What can I do for you?
Fithric has fallen, then? Good. He may be easily be replaceable, but every time a powerful orc leader falls, it sets off a merry row of infighting and assassination among the officers beneath him, while they sort out who will take his place. It is better that they spend their time fighting each other rather than us, I would say. Get you got a point there. And on top of that, I managed to kill a few orcs.
What do you need?
Well fought, then. I forgot what... Oh, yeah. Actually, badges of dishonor I might as well take. It'll probably be a while before I finish it, but...
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Yes. Watch for these tokens in your battles here in Gothber's Pine Wolf. These black badges display the favor of the Master Dol Guldur, and they are awarded to those among their enemies who have slain valiant defenders of the West in battle here or abroad. Each of these you gather from a foe signifies a fallen comrade avenged, and be they elf, man, dwarf, or even from among the brave little halflings. I wish you good hunting. Alright, and... No, I never really finished Howling Regiment, so I'm not even going to bother with that one. But Badges of Dishonor, well, it'll be definitely finished, if not when I get through here, when we do Protectors of Thungelhad. I rarely get through the first assault without finishing Badges of Dishonor. Hello there, I am back, and here are the battle plans.
You have done well to sow disarray in the camp of the orcs.
I could hear the shouts coming from the orc camps even from here. Much of these plans are indecipherable to me, but I do recognize the word dush among, meaning sorcery. And this circled area can mean only one thing: Peril to the elves lies there. Ooh, and what is this sorcery in peril?
This foul craft of the enemy cannot be permitted.
According to these plans of battle, sorcerers under the tutelage of Gurthul are seeking to draw fell spirits to the service of the armies of Dol Guldur. This is not the first we have heard of this, but it supports the words of Suthul, a Maladrim scout who passed this way when returning to Ostgaloth. This foul craft of the enemy cannot be permitted. Travel south and east to the Ashen Slades and seek out Sa-Doldur. Defeat any of the fell spirits and sorcerers that have already bound into their service. Defeat too the students of Gurthul and seize the spell tomes with which they work their evil. None of these sorcerers will have Gurthul skill, but they will still be dangerous foes. Underestimate none of the enemy forces. Alright, so I need to defeat spirits and collect some spell tomes. And that's what we're going to be doing in the next episode of Piney Plays the Lore Master.